back to another edition of this podcast. This is Talk Hotspot. We say it the way it is. We know the issue we are covering. Okay. By my right, far right, we have this Chelsea die-hard fan, Mr. Bukola.
Hi, shout out to the viewers.
Alright, and followed by Mr. Vat.
Hello viewers, and welcome to the program.
Alright, by my far left, we have this die-hard, stubborn, I don't know how to qualify him, but he's a great Arsenal supporter, P-Man.
Hi viewer, how you guys doing? Hope you're all doing fine. You're welcome to the show.
Alright, let's just go straight into today's topic. And the first question I would like to throw to the house is Argentina and Poland topped the group, and Saudi Arabia missed out. Was it a deserved victory for both Argentina and Poland? Seeing that Saudi Arabia played Argentina, I think the first game, and they played beautiful football, they won. And ever since then, Saudi Arabia, they've been playing beautiful football, but at the long run, they missed out.
Around 16.
So, what do you have to say about that?
Well, if I'm to talk about the Group C stage, which is Saudi Arabia, Argentina, is in Mexico and Poland. You know, we all know that Saudi really play a good game from the beginning of the tournament. They play against Argentina. They were able to win the game against Argentina, which is a very good start for Saudi Arabia. But at the end of the day, they are out of the tournament. But you can't even compare Argentina in a group with Saudi and Mexico. You know that Argentina has the quality player who are ready to deliver at all costs. And they also have a name that they are trying to defend as well. And apart from that, we all know that when it comes to football, we know Saudi, they are just trying to build their profile right now. And Poland, they have been doing well ever since. So I always expected Argentina and Poland to be able to qualify from the group.
All right, before I throw my question back to you, I would like to hear Mr. Vat's view.
Yeah, looking at statistics and looking at past records, if I want to predict from the team from the start, I would have probably say Argentina and probably Mexico and Poland. We have to check who is going to. But I know Argentina was going to qualify out of the group because looking at Saudi Arabia, even though they came out with good play of good show of football in this competition, they really wowed everybody. They showed the different, like, okay, fine, they are just coming into the World Cup. They are not the favorite, but they have something to offer, and they really showed that against Argentina, and they actually won Argentina. But subsequently, you realize that playing against Poland, playing against Mexico, those two teams are tougher teams and better team in terms of records, in terms of statistics, in terms of players, in terms of strategies and all that. So that made the difference. So at last they got back. They had to get back to their space which they belong to. So and at the long run, Argentina qualified and also Poland qualified.
So what does Mr. Piman? What do you have to say about that?
For me, normally looking at Argentina, Argentina, they have quality player, like what I would say. Not only Messi, they have a very, very good player in their team, and losing against Saudi Arabia doesn't qualify them that they will not come out from the group stage. And when you look at it, Poland are the one leading that group stage before Argentina now come to take over from them. And if you watch the game yesterday, what Argentina played against Poland, Argentina, as they came out with the full force. You see that winning mentality is in them. If you see the way Poland are playing yesterday, if not for I don't think they deserve to qualify because their game is so sluggish. They are not playing very well. Argentina, they are coming out to play them with, as in the game is very, very. Anyway, seriously, I didn't really want Argentina to qualify though, because I was even expecting that maybe Poland would beat them yesterday. But me, later when I look at the second half, the way Argentina came out to play football, they played that game as if that is the final of the World Cup. And they played a very, very good game. And I expect Saudi Arabia to qualify, but they, at long run, they relent. I expect them to win Mexico yesterday, but unfortunately, they went up.
Okay, if I'm not going to make a mistake, or if I'm not mistaken, we all agreed that Argentina did very well. They deserve.
Yes.
But looking at Poland, looking at Saudi Arabia, tactically, I feel Saudi Arabia had a better game plan than Poland. If you check Poland's game plan, what they did most of the time that I watched them was counter. They were waiting for Lewandowski at the front to throw the ball and then attack. You know, but if you look at Saudi Arabia, I feel that is one thing that deserved to come to also qualify. But
you see, Saudi Arabia, they really step up their game so far, because we know how they have been doing from the past. So, and we now see the difference from their past and now their present. And apart from that, Poland has been in this game for a very long time, whereby they do come and go, and they know about World Cup. World Cup is not just about you having something to offer. It's about the style and pattern that you are coming to play. Some people, let's use Spain and Germany as an example. The way Spain dominated Germany. But at the end of the day, if not that Mo Salah made a mistake where he's supposed to convert his chances to, they would have conquered Spain unexpectedly. Because that is where you will know that, okay, these people have their style of playing. You see, Saudi Arabia, they have the agility to win game, but they don't have the knowledge enough when it comes to World Cup. Yeah, because you see, against Saudi and Poland, we can see what happened against these two teams, whereby Poland were able to defeated Saudi, and Saudi is the one that defeated Argentina, a whole almighty Argentina, 2-1, and Poland. Argentina defeated Poland, I think 3-0 or 2-0. Imagine, and Poland defeated Saudi that won Argentina.
That is football.
2-0.
So imagine. So that's what you need to know, that it's not all about the agility that you bring or agility that is in you. It's all about the sense and the brain with the idea and the mindset of you facing big team, then you are ready to win and play. For me, Saudi really tried, because no one ever expected that from them.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So quickly, before we move on to the next question, do you think Messi was the difference yesterday? What do you think about that, Piman?
Messi. Let me say, if not for Messi, they will not win that game.
No. You don't say that. You don't say if not for Messi. Okay, land on your opinion before I chip in.
Okay, thank you. Messi, I'm not a Messi fan though.
Okay.
But even when Messi lose that penalty yesterday, this is another player, that courage will not be there anymore. But after losing that penalty, that passion is still there. It's still run. Yes, no, Messi is old. But still, Papa is still giving them, he's still putting, because for you to lose that penalty, because you don't know, maybe that is the only chance your team have to win that game, to take the advantage from your from your opponent. But you lose that only one chance, you people have. But after that man lose that penalty, he did not feel reluctant. That spirit of still winning that game is still in him. So if Messi feels somehow, maybe after losing that penalty, there is something just came out from him and make him feel the whole team. We have that stuff we affect the whole team. But because the spirit of winning that game is still in him, so everybody did what they work together. So I think he made the difference. Yes, he made the difference. Yes.
Well, if I'm to say, Mr. Vat, do you have anything to say about it? Because saying Messi is the reason why they were able to conquer the game yesterday. It sounds somehow to me.
I'm not really saying he's the one that made them win. What I'm saying that he made good impact. After him losing that penalty, after you lose that penalty, if the other player, because I was in,
that is what is expected for a mature senior player.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because most of these players are looking onto you, and you are just like an influence, motivation to them.
Yes.
So, but well,
yeah,
Mr.
for me, because it's a collective thing, and it's a game of team. It's a game of one player mixed with the other. Everybody all play together. But I can't say it's yes.
Because of his impact, that is why
Messi is a legend. Is a big player and is a big influence on them. And this is not the first time he's losing penalties. So he's already used to it. So, but the collective play is what brought
keep them going.
The result.
There is this thing that we also need to realize and understand, that if the winning mentality is not there in those guys,
nothing would have happened.
Messi can never do it alone. And even Messi, if you check the game after that penalty, Messi is just trying to make correction out of his mistake. Which is not possible if you have to do that alone. So that's why the goal doesn't come from Messi. If you can see it, the goal doesn't come from Messi. So if I thought they have always played alone for Messi, they won't be able to achieve their agenda yesterday. So it's just the winning mentality that those boys believe that if we don't win this game, then we are out of the tournament. Yeah. So they need to step up. And you see the difference from their first game and this last game. The agility, the the intensity and everything. You see the way they step up their game. When it comes to the fast end, when it comes to the agility and everything, they give it up. That yesterday. So I can't say maybe Messi is the one that that give them the motive to. Okay. It's because of what is in them already.
Okay. All right, moving on. Let's talk about Group E. Spain. They've got 4 points, Japan 3 points, Costa Rica 3 points, and then Germany 1 point. All these countries have good teams, and I believe Spain is very much likely to top the group. But who do you think would come the second?
Yeah, this group is a
very toughest,
wonderful group because right now the condition that is on ground right now is one, Germany wants to win. Germany is playing against Costa Rica, and Spain also playing against Japan. They also would not want Japan to pick a point or probably win them, because if Japan can win Spain, Japan is going to top the group, because Japan will have 6 points, and this Spain will probably remain 4 points, and it's very dangerous for them to be on 4 points, because we don't know, Germany can end up winning Costa Rica. Yeah. So it's very right now, the last matches for this group is going to be a very tough one, and I see Germany surviving
from
Costa
that
Rica.
group.
I see them winning Costa Rica, and Spain will be victorious over.
You said you are rooting for Germany to come second.
And Spain in that group.
But if you check their games they've played so far, they had less activities in the final third. So it's not as if they don't have activities or they didn't have activities in the final third. Yeah. But they couldn't utilize the opportunities, the chances. Yes. So with that in mind, do you think they still have the firepower to come second?
Because when I look at the game against Germany against Spain, I saw the way they played. It was different from the way they played Japan the first game. So playing against Spain was a different ball game. They knew they are playing against almighty Spain, and they stepped up their game, and the game ended 1-1. In which I feel if Japan is playing against Spain, I'm sure they will have considered more against Spain. And if Germany could be able to hold them to just 1-1 draw, so I see them winning Costa Rica, because even Costa Rica won Japan that won Germany. Costa Rica won them. So it's still open to Germany to win today's game and go probably become the second in the group.
All right, so Pima, what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, for me, concerning Germany, I don't see them losing this game tonight. I think
against Costa Rica?
Yeah, I'm not seeing them losing that game, because if you look at Germany, yes, it's happened like that for some team. They will start, hopefully, but if the game is about to end, you see them coming out with the kind of spirit we know that they already have in them. So I don't see Costa Rica winning this game tonight. I'm seeing only Spain And anyway, Japan too, they are in very good position though. But concerning Costa Rica,
they have 3 points.
yes, concerning Costa Rica, I'm not seeing them coming out from that group stage. But I'm seeing Japan and Spain have game tonight. That game will not be easy though. It will not be easy. But I'm seeing Germany coming out here. I'm seeing Germany qualifying tonight. I'm very, very sure of that.
So what do you have to say?
Likewise, the same thing. Like I'm seeing Germany coming out from the group stage, going to round 16 because against Spain, we've seen what they are capable of doing. So we see the way they step up their game. Even Spain dominated the game, but at the end of the day, they did not shake. They still maintain their style. So that is where you will know a very good team, a mature team. Because Spain really dominated them. They dominate the game to the extent that Germany can't survive them. But at the end of the day, they still keep their heads up, trying to make sure that they control the game. They are still in the game. They keep themselves in the game. At the end of the day, they were able to equalize. And if not for the time and luck, I'm sure that Germany will score second goal. They will be able to beat Spain because they are using experience and maturity to play the game. Spain are just coming out to attack. They are not converting their chances. But Germany are only counting on their own chance. Like if you're able to see one chance, you convert you utilize it immediately, no error. So I believe if Mo Salah was able to convert that chance, trust me, the second goal will surely come out.
That's true.
But let's just hope for the best and say Spain and Germany coming out because if at all, even Costa Rica or Japan still escape from the group stage, they don't have anything to offer.
Go far.
So we rather prefer the team that we know that, okay, these people will make the round 16 more interesting. So it's better like that rather than to put someone who is just going there to just like Qatar. Qatar just offer a very 3 points cheap.
Okay, talking about competition. There's this thing I was expecting a lot from them, but eventually, they flopped. Or maybe I don't know how to qualify the situation. Belgium. I was expecting Belgium to come out and do things. Looking at the squad, the likes of De Bruyne, the likes of
Hazard, Junior, Senior Hazard,
quality players, and at the long run,
Batshuayi, Telemann.
And at the long run, they couldn't make it out of the group.
Even their last game, they
sorry. Before the game they played today, when De Bruyne was interviewed, he said a lot about the group. That they are the forward line, they are hold, they are too weak. This, that. Do you think the speech he gave affected the game they played today, or there is just something going on in that squad?
Even that is an excuse for me from De Bruyne. Even when they had a young studded team, when they were very strong, when they even right from time, if you look at the team, they are always. The team is always filled with star-studded players, but at the end of the day, they don't come out with good results. They give us below performance results every point in time. So even when they were very young, they didn't give us results. So now they are old. He is coming out to complain about.
So let's just complete.
They are not there yet. Even though most of the time they always have players on ground and all that, but they don't give us what we want.
Looking at that, De Bruyne. He was complaining that their front is weak, their hold. Personally, what is his own part in this particular tournament?
And that's the funniest thing. Sorry to cut you off. He created just one chances. Their last game before today's game, he created just one chances, and he lost the ball more than 28 times.
That is what I'm talking about.
In a game,
the De Bruyne we know in Man City. He's not the one that came to play this World Cup. De Bruyne did not play anything, and
this is World Cup. This is not league or Europa. Thing or what is it called?
But what I'm trying to bring out is that for him to come out and say the front is weak, what is his own contribution to this particular tournament? What did he do?
Are you saying he shouldn't have said something?
He shouldn't have said something like that. That is not right. And if you you are trying your best, things are not working out, that one is different. But you personally, you're not playing anything. So you're trying to put that's an excuse, and it shouldn't be that way.
Well,
normally, they did not decide to come out from that group stage. Let's just take it like that. So they should just go home. No excuse.
Well, to me, you know, there is this say that said everyone are entitled to their opinion. So he granted an interview and here his opinion. I believe his opinion should be a stepping stone for the other teammates, for them to know that, okay, this guy said maybe we are weakening or we are getting old, then maybe we need to step up our game. Because no matter what, this is World Cup. Apart from being World Cup, you don't expect any other country to just come and you defeat them just like that. Everybody are there to compete in this tournament. They are not just coming to come and sit or to come and watch big player. They also want to make name, just like you already did. So they are there to make names. So you don't just, him sharing his opinion shouldn't be a problem for his teammates, but it depends on the way he hears his opinion. You hear your opinion in a very formal way, your teammates will also understand. Because him, when hearing his opinion, he didn't segregate or stereotype himself out from it.
It was just...
He said
Do you
it like...
think he was emotional about it?
For me.
Because
Yeah.
looking at the interview and looking at that kind of statement,
Yes.
as an old player on with the team, I don't think he should not be in that forefront for that kind of statement. Even if a young player of the team is saying that, then I feel okay, this person he has a right to this is what he is saying. He's a young guy and he's saying the off from being old. But even he himself is old.
If a young player utter that kind of statement, that might be the end of the player's career. But it is better to come out from a mature player who knows that, okay, this is the deal of this country, the team, that, okay, if we are not doing well and we are not ready to make correction, we are not ready to make, then it's better we hear it out, then we talk it out as well. Because they might, it's possible for them to at least, maybe they've tried in the dressing room trying to make some correction, because there's this rule when it comes to football. In dressing room, you need to make things organized. You don't just hear something like that if there's nothing provoking on that ground
before that time.
Yeah, and I
there
feel
might be a provocation
Thank you.
from background.
Yes. Yeah, I feel the whole statement is towards Hazard.
Maybe.
But let me tell you the truth.
I think it's towards Hazard.
Maybe, but we can't finalize that maybe it's Hazard.
I didn't support what you said. I didn't support you at all. No. But I'm supporting you, my brother.
Okay.
You are saying see,
It's towards
I love the way you talk. The way you talk today, you talk with your real mind.
Not with sentiment.
Not with
sentiment. We say the way it is. You know they cover with sugar for here. You just say the way it is.
Use your short mind today.
I use my job.
Yes, for real. See, Yoruba used to say one word in our side. It's a proverb. They said, person will go give person clothes. You go first look at the person neck. Before you come out and say, for example, now, okay, this is Mr. Victor. I'm begging him for something. He did not give me. Did he have it in his hand? You are complaining that, wait, Mr. Buki.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. No, I just want you to know that we all know the capability and the capacity of Kevin De Bruyne.
Yes,
so you don't say that. We know what he can. Okay, can he do it alone? If he's trying to make the run and nobody is there to let the work come out. So what do you expect? That's what you are saying. That's what you are saying.
It did not provide everybody, even our viewers that watch the game. The Bruyne did not perform. It did not give us anything in this game. So what
is it the only one that will do the work?
He's not the only one, but
it's not the only one. If the people around him are not doing well, his job will not come out. Just assume in his club side.
Why would he not come out and say that the front?
Yes, now because if they attack, the pressure will not come to the midfield.
So what are the attackers that
are out? What are we talking about?
Eden Hazard? Is it
it's not only Eden Hazard.
Is it
Batshuayi is there. So many, and he said he uttered one statement and said, if at all it was the one in
Of
the past
2018, of
2018
The
they
2018
would have
squad.
done something great, but now we are getting old.
The 2018 when they were young, what did they do? What happened? When
But
they
they
were young?
play, they try. We know what they gave to us then.
At what level did they come out?
Belgium always fall our hand. They
But
don't
bro,
give- what you always expect they didn't give it. They don't manage to give it to us. What we are expecting from them.
So what you are trying to say in the nutshell is
He
he
shouldn't
shouldn't
have
have
come out and said that kind of
that
thing.
he's not in a position to say
I
that.
didn't say maybe him coming out to utter that kind of statement is formal. It's not formal, but you know, there are something that will trigger you to, you know, to voice out.
Yeah.
And because we all know that Kevin De Bruyne in Belgium team is not a baby, he's a senior man among the team. He's a senior man, and you don't expect that kind of statement from a senior man. But there's something that triggers him for him to just like, we need to talk this.
But that's what I'm trying to bring out is this. Even though you want to say that kind of things, your own contribution. Let's see that you
This guy really tried. You know, if you know, there is a way that you will be working. But if other people don't allow your work to show, it will not
When your
show.
statistics is saying you only have one
You created one chance.
and lost 20
times.
No, is it not?
Because you know, when the team are not functioning, emotionally you will be down, and the way you will deliver will be quite different from the way you used to.
He has a point.
Of course, there's
And yes, that's why I said there's something that trigger him for him to voice out.
And I feel so because this argument caused rift between him and Edinazan.
You see? So there's something going on.
Yes.
That is why you need to voice out. And we all know right now, let's be sincere to each other, let's be realistic. Hazard is not doing well. Ever since he left Chelsea, he's not doing well.
Everybody know that.
He's not trying to prove people wrong, but he's not doing well.
Is it Hazard? Is it the one that brings himself to the World Cup? Is it not the coach?
He's the coach.
So
They still have faith in him and no other people to come.
Everybody know what De Bruyne can offer. I respect him deeply. I respect him so much. But
He's also getting old.
He's also
Yes.
but yeah, accepted my brother. But let's be realistic. This World Cup, the De Bruyne that all of us knew, the one that we know, is not the one that played this World Cup. Yes.
This is World Cup. You don't expect normal club performance to also come and appear.
But like he said,
In World Cup.
2018, the way they performed 2018.
Yes, it's quite.
What that 2018? Go and check the history. What did
They really tried. There is a goal from Lukaku. There is a goal from different players. You know, the attacking spirit was there then.
But we at which stage did they even get to at the World Cup?
But they passed this level.
Do you know that this Belgium we are talking about? This Belgium, go and check the history. They always fucked us up. What we always expect from them, they know you to do.
That is normal. In World Cup, see, let me tell you, when it comes to World Cup, you don't say, okay, can you imagine Brazil? Brazil, ever since they started this World Cup now, Brazil have not scored like 5 goals.
They've been struggling to win.
Goals.
Yeah,
They have been struggling
Their first
to.
game is okay.
Their first game is 2-0.
2-0. And Brazil,
1-0.
Brazil we used to know, they are not like that.
Yes.
So this is World Cup, and nobody is there. Nobody is here to sleep. Everybody wants to make name.
Their country. Yeah.
Imagine Ghana against Portugal. See the game. See the way they really perform. See the way they really give their best. So you don't expect, everybody has already looked down on Africa, but now Africa are doing well. In terms of Morocco, in terms of Senegal that everybody already lost hope on. See what they have done.
We are going
Even Ghana.
we are going to round up.
So you don't say, okay, you are saying, can you imagine, you are the one saying, okay, what Kevin De Bruyne has done is very, very bad, but you are here defending Ronaldo. Saying he hear out his opinion, he hear out his man.
You don't bring Ronaldo.
No, because you are saying him voicing out his mind is a crime.
I will not take that from you.
No.
I cannot take that from you.
Okay.
This is the reason why.
Okay.
This is World Cup going on.
Even in this World Cup, Ronaldo is not doing well. They are just using him. Not doing well, my brother. Let's be realistic to each other.
He's not the Ronaldo we used to know.
That is getting old. Same thing happened with Messi. Look at what
Messi is still Messi.
we know before.
Yes,
to us.
but in this World Cup,
Messi we know before.
before.
He has been more influential than
Yeah,
Ronaldo.
that
I'm not a data.
So the age tells.
You can't bring Ronaldo's issue concerning granting that interview
And what's the bring that?
What?
But the real deal is he shouldn't have granted that. Even if he had granted the interview, there are some things he shouldn't have said. Because this competition is still going on.
I feel Belgium needs to go back and sit down
Rearrange
and
the dressing room.
Concerning Hazard, I don't expect them to put Hazard because everybody knows that since Hazard left Chelsea, he has not been the one that will know. So you understand? So she just
Okay,
But who do they have to call if they don't call us?
And he's their captain.
There's some other players.
Which player?
and that's the reason why I said they still have to go back and
re-strategize
and draw out a better plan so we can see more of them in the future. Now moving on, the likes of Ghana, Morocco, Senegal, they all qualified, and this will be our last question before we round up today's version of talk.
This is what I want to
Sorry. Let me ask the final question. Do you think Ghana, Morocco, Senegal, do you think they can stand the
round system?
do you think they can stand the heat?
Look at me.
Do you think they have the firepower? Do you think they have the squad to do that?
There's nothing like maybe they have the squad. Everybody have 11 there. Do you understand?
But qualities.
We're talking about quality. Everybody are here to play game. Here, view of Africa, we are back. We are strong. Nothing special. Everybody are here to play. We'll see what happens. See what
Ghana against their last game.
Yes.
Can you see 32 touches?
Yes.
And scored.
See Cameroon. See that Abubakar last week.
Abubakar said it already before the tournament commenced.
What are we talking about?
He said what they are going to give
dominate.
will be so spectacular.
We are here to dominate. No, we are going back.
Wait, I really want us to put sentiment aside because this is soccer sports. We say we know they cover am with sugar. We talk am the way we be. All right. Looking at it from every perspective, every angle. Yes. Do you really think the likes of Ghana, Senegal, Morocco can stand the likes of Argentina, the likes of England,
Germany?
They only have name. They don't have anything to offer. My brother, see, one thing I expected from Senegal, from Ghana, from Morocco, which I'm seeing in Morocco already, is that they don't care about big name, big country, big player. They play you on a normal ground, normal level.
I want to know who you are.
Because you see, Morocco came out to play. They play against the referee, against the team as well. That is the same thing I'm seeing in Ghana as well. Likewise, Senegal. So you don't see, let me tell you something. When it comes to Argentina is not playing anything. Forget it, take it or leave it. Argentina are not playing anything.
Based on what I saw yesterday.
Argentina are not playing anything because you see Poland are very sluggish.
That is what you did yesterday.
That is the problem.
I told you that.
If Argentina play against Senegal or Ghana, I'm 100% sure that they will defeat Argentina.
I have a different opinion.
Okay.
Because I'm seeing fine. African countries are qualifying. We have like 3 African countries that are already qualified. So yeah, it's a good thing for those African countries. But I still say it, and I'll still stand on it. In terms of strategy, in terms of tactics, in terms of experience.
Morocco.
Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for sharing your view on another edition of this podcast, Talk Hot Sport. Kindly follow us on Instagram, Talk Hot Sport, and on YouTube, Talk Hot Media. All right, take care of yourself. See you next time.